Summer calls for summer-specific fragrances, but do you have to spend a bomb on them? Well, not really. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 affordable fragrances for this summer. Hi, this is Swapnil and you're watching The Classic Dandy. Gentlemen, we all like to smell good. Especially during summers when we tend to perspire more, it only makes sense to have a couple of good fragrances in your wardrobe. But do you really have to spend a lot of money on fragrances? Well, not really. If you're someone who likes to buy expensive designer perfumes, well, be my guest. It's good for you. Go ahead. But if you take my word, I do not really think you have to spend a lot of money on fragrances. If you're someone like me who doesn't really like spending a lot of money on fragrances, this particular guide is just for you. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 very affordable fragrances that will leave you smelling great and feeling fresh. Gentlemen, and just because they're affordable doesn't mean they smell cheap. So make sure to watch this video till the end. And before we go ahead and dive deeper, there are few pointers that you should keep in mind before buying a summer fragrance. Gents, first of all is the personal hygiene. No matter how great, no matter how expensive your perfume is, if you're not following basic personal hygiene, it's not really going to work for you. Also, you have to make sure that your clothes also smell clean. What happens in summers, we tend to perspire a lot. Our fabrics, our clothes tend to absorb a lot of sweat and dust, which only makes them dirtier and stinkier. So make sure to keep your clothes clean as well. And gents, you have to make sure that you use a roll-on. Especially if you're someone who tends to perspire more, make sure to keep a roll-on handy. In my opinion, a roll-on is better than a deodorant. So make sure to keep a roll-on handy. It will cut off the sweat, if not completely, and it will also keep you smelling fresh. Gents, second thing that you should keep in mind while buying a summer fragrance is buy a summer fragrance. There is a wide variety of fragrances that are available for men, so make sure to choose wisely. Summer fragrances are always on the lighter side, on the lighter notes. So anything that has aqua, fruity, floral notes are always going to tend towards lighter side, that is the summer side. Anything that has a lot of wood, oud or leather notes will always tend to go towards the warmer side. That means those are the fragrances that you should be using during winters. So always remember, summer fragrances are on the lighter side. It will have a pleasant appeal to people around you. The third thing that you should keep in mind is do not be very brand conscious. We often get carried away watching these reels and videos on YouTube and Instagram, and we follow a lot of big brand names wherein the bottle could cost you in thousands of rupees. So make sure not to be very brand centric. There are a lot of small brands available out there that also smell great, and they have a wide variety as well. Again, this is my personal opinion. If you're someone who's very much into designer fragrances, go ahead. Gents, the first perfume in our list is the Nautica Voyage. Now, this particular scent goes well with the summer vibe. As you can see, this has a very aquatic vibe to it and it smells really fresh. It comes in this attractive bottle, something that is simple and classy. Let's see how it smells. Gents, the opening note of this fragrance is combined of cedar, moss, musk and amber. This is a really fresh fragrance which you can wear on most of the occasions in summer season. Now coming down to the price point, this comes at around 3,500 rupees for a 100 ml bottle. But guess what? This particular fragrance is really nice and gives you a better bang for your buck than most of the fragrances or most of the summer fragrances out there. Do check it out in your nearest store. I'm sure you're gonna like it. Leave me comments on what you feel about it. Gents, here is our second fragrance. This is 4711 Original Eau de Cologne. Now this was launched in 1792, so you can just guess how beautiful this perfume would that it has lasted that long. This comes in a very beautiful vintage bottle. The one that I have doesn't have an atomizer. You can go for a bottle which comes along with a spray. This is a version which is more like an aftershave. You can just splash it up and that's about it. The top notes of 4711 are orange oil, peach, basil, bergamot and lemon, with middle notes of lily, melon, jasmine and Bulgarian rose, base notes of patchouli, vetiver, musk, sandalwood, oak moss and cedar. You can find 4711 online at around 300 rupees price point for 300 ml bottle. Yes, you heard it right, for a 300 ml bottle. This is a fragrance that doesn't really have a very good longevity, but since it comes so cheap, you can just splash it up or spray it on. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did in making it. Let me know in comments what else would you like to watch on the Classic Dandy, and if there is any other specific video that you would want me to make. Until next time, thanks for watching.